What's up, guys? It's your boy Zero, aka Hero of Dreams. I'm here with the awesome and telepatous, must I say, Graffiti Picasso. Check it out.
What's going on?
Yo, I'm hearing you got some awesome, when I mean awesome stuff out right now. You know that's supposed to be blowing up. You know, the mainstream media charts. Could you just give us a little fill of what that is, and just explain to us what that is?
Well, I don't know about, making it to the Billboard charts. I mean, that would be very awesome to me. But
Right.
I just put out my self-title, which is titled after me, Graffiti Picasso.
Right.
And I had to press the reset button because I know that everyone knew me before as Pinky or Pink Ecstasy.
Right.
And,
Right.
when I pressed the reset button, I came out with Dynasty.
Right.
Then I came out with the Raimbowprint. Once again, I redid the Raimbowprint. And now I'm at my self-title, which, in my opinion, I feel like it's better than the other two projects I put out.
That's good. That's good. I have to seriously ask you, man. What is it like? Having people, give you these crazy messages on Facebook. Oh, I love it. It's awesome. Can you do another one? What is that automatically? What does that give you the feeling? In general, what is the feeling for you when people write stuff, good stuff like that to you?
Well, when I get messages on my inbox, some of them are positive.
Right. Okay.
And there's others that are negative.
True.
I'm gonna go down the line with the negative first. There's times that I've got stuff in my inbox like, "Bitch, can you please stop tagging me? You can't sing, you can't rap, you're not talented."
Right.
None of that. And then there's, a great amount of people who inbox me or comment on the links or even tell me in person, which I appreciate it more when they tell me in person.
Right.
That, the lyrics are awesome, that the music is great, that, for someone who is starting from the bottom doing this,
Right.
and coming up with all of these ways to do this.
Right.
They say that I do good, and I appreciate that because I spent my hard
Right.
work money,
Right.
and I put a lot of it towards my music,
Right.
and people will look at me and they're like, well, you're crazy.
Mm-hmm. Right. Another question just hit my mind as you're talking about that. When it comes to, just for all the ladies out there, because I know they wonder, like, oh, well, he mad sexy. Well, is he gay? Is he straight? And a lot of artists, especially like you coming out of that, are getting that, from both sides of the cable. So, just for the fans that are watching and listening, what just explain to them, what it is you do. Are you gay, straight? Because a lot of people wonder, and that's mainstream media. They're always going to be like that. So just just let them know, just so so they know.
Well, when I first started realizing that I liked men, I thought that I was, bisexual.
Right.
But the fact of the matter is, I love my ladies. We get together, we talk about, the stupid shit that guys do, and we talk about how much, that guy ain't shit or whatever. You understand what I mean? But it's never really like a physical attraction. Like, I could tell them that, they're pretty, and honestly, some of the girls that I've hung out with, they even look good on my arm.
Right.
And I will take them out as a date or everything. But I'm really more geared into
Men.
I'm sexually attracted to men. It is what it is.
Okay, that's what's up. And guys, just so you know, he's available. Are you available? Because they want to know, I'm sure.
Why are you doing this to me?
Because honestly,
You're about to send people to my inbox asking me if I could go out on a date with them.
We'll see.
I don't want to be stank towards nobody today.
We'll see. Look, this is the way that being a superstar is. You're gonna have people coming at you. You're gonna have models. You're gonna have everybody from every direction. Excuse me. Every people from different directions coming towards you, and you're gonna have to try to learn to deal with that because especially when you want somebody in the game to notice you. You've got to kind of put. My experience, you have to let your toes be wet. You have to wet your toes a little bit. But let's get back. Let's get back on track. When it comes to inspiration, and I know you got a lot of them, but what was your inspiration to kick off just generally this whole spark of music? Let's just be simple. What is your style? What is it? What is your style that genres of music that bring you into your type of music? What's the genres you have certain genres, certain artists you listen to?
I think everyone has a specific genre and a specific type of music that they listen to.
Right.
Me, I could deal with anything but hard rock, punk rock, or country.
Okay.
You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
I could deal with contemporary rock.
Right.
I can deal with pop. I am the type of artist that I like to, when they have that one person that likes to get their feet wet everywhere or just want to let their feet loose everywhere, and
right.
They're looking at you like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Right.
I think that's how people would describe me when it comes to my music and when it comes to what I do with it. Mm-hmm. Especially with the self-title, it's very, very, very different from what people are used to listening to from me. I don't just rap and sing, but I come up with these new hooks and these bridges and the B section.
It's crazy, right?
All of this stuff because I feel like it's going to make me more of an artist, and it's going to make me more in depth and in detail as to what I'm doing. You have to beat your craft every single day.
Right.
Until things start happening.
Right.
So, I like to explore and listen to different genres, and hopefully in the future, I could stem off from R&B and hip hop and go into another genre, but still keeping it at home because I love my R&B and hip hop.
Right. Now, I'm sure maybe if you're at I'm sure people also want to know, when you get up there, what is the first person you want to collaborate with? Because my personal favorite, me being the first ever American hip hop star, it would honestly have to be somebody from the States. But if I really had to go for a person, musically inclined wise, I think I'd really have to go, really with I can't even think about it now, but I will let you guys know on my personal feed, with my personal stars when I get my first interview going, which will be coming very, very soon, summertime. Look out for that. But personally, who would you love, to it could be a DJ, it could be an artist. Who would you love to hop on your first ever track with as an addition or as a feature?
Well, I've already worked with people that I wanted to work with locally,
right?
As far as I'm concerned, but as far as making it into the mainstream music, the first person I would love to work with, it would have to be between Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole. And I say that because hip hop is not, it's not the same anymore. It's really. It's like you see everybody and they talk about the same thing.
Right.
They talk about the same thing. They talk about, fucking bitches,
right.
having
money,
cars and having a mansion. And I'm sitting over here like, I'm just a broke nigga from the rock just trying to climb up. And that, that's how real I have to keep it because, I'm not necessarily broke.
Right,
I find a way to get money.
Right.
I find a way to get money, but I'm not as financially
stable as you would like.
I would like to be, and that's not something that I would lie to anyone about. But I would love to work with J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar when I get up there. You understand what I mean?
Right.
And right now, as if I find local artists that, to me, even measure up an inch close to those two artists that I mentioned, I will work with them because when hip hop started off, when I was listening to Biggie and Tupac and the Snoop Dogg and
Right.
Eminem when he first came out, or even when I was listening to, you know, Salt and Pepper, or, you know, I would
old school.
I would go back into old school and listen to, you know, Roxanne and Shantae,
Right.
you know, or even, you know, embrace the fact that, you know, James Brown, you know, even
Even though
to me, he was the one who, you know,
originated.
put a part in originating hip hop and starting hip hop, and as well as, you know, artists that I didn't mention, you
Right.
know, there's your MC Light and, you know, Queen Latifah, you know. By the way, Set It Off is my favorite damn movie.
Who we have to also shout out that if anybody passes by this movie,
Mainly Queen Latifah, me and you. He supports you a lot. I love you. I grew up with, well, not really grew up with you. My mother played it in the house, and I grew up listening to you. You know, I'm a '90s baby, so. But yeah. If we I have another major question. When it comes to all right, let's check the 5 sections here. Okay, we've taken care of your music, we've taken care of the artists you want to work with, we've also taken care of your fans and their detail. Now we have 2 major questions left. Only 2. All right, so my first question of number 2 is: if someone offered you so much money right now, in any instance of money that is over $100, would you take it? Or, I mean, this sounds like a really stupid question because I know what you're going to answer already, but when it comes to your music, and I feel like an idiot for saying this, but would you take the money or would you stay with your music? Or would you take the money and use it on your music? Because it's option 3, you know, that third one. But anyhow, so would you
You know what? It's funny that you asked me that, because I could lie and say that I'll just take the money but the truth is, you know, every piece of money that I have gotten, you know, a lot of it has gone towards my music. You know, that is something that, you know, people look at me and tell me, you know, you're crazy, you know, you're not setting your priorities straight. But to me, my music is my priority.
You know, priority.
It's pretty much my number 1 priority. It should be number 2, because God should be my number 1 priority. But it's a very important priority.
When it comes to physical things, physical.
Yeah, you know, and I'm sorry, I would take the money and spend some of it towards my music. And probably blow back a couple of them, you know.
I respect that. I respect that so much. Honestly, I have to say, guys, this is all the time we have right now. Once again, I also want to introduce back again that we are interviewing Mr. Picasso himself, Graffiti Picasso. Check it out. If you guys can do me such a big favor, it's Zakuoda. Once again, that is Zaku Oda. ZAKUODA at yahoo.com.
Shit on my
I am, you're damn right, because I'm helping you promote, so therefore you're helping me promote. Guys, I need friends.
Hey, I ain't mad at you.
I'm lonely, but still, to the fact, guys, Mr. Graffiti Picasso here, he is just doing it like he's doing it. And guys, all I want you to do is to support his hard work, support what he's doing. Also, we also want to put a notice out that he will possibly be making an appearance at the Gay Pride Festival this year. So please keep an eye out for this pretty face. Keep an eye out for that guy. You know, keep an eye out for this sex face. You know, I mean, I might not be there. I might be there in spirit, but I might be doing a track or whatever. But if you do happen to see this man this summer on the street, I don't care. You know, if you recognize him in this video, just check him and give him his props, please. Please, because he works hard. He works hard. We all work hard. Myself, you know, Ethan Kraft. If you know who Ethan Kraft is, get on that man's page, please. But honestly, for one, just give this man his props. And you know, just listen. All I'm asking you guys is listen to this track. And secondary, see how you feel about it when the track is done. third of all, when you're done, leave a comment, whether it's negative or not, or or non-negative, because this dude will he doesn't even care about the negative. So just leave nothing but positive. Leave positives. So just really listen to this interview first. And if you don't know who he is, he has another interview on SoundCloud, which I did with him back in December, I want to say.
Oh, it's actually on YouTube.
It's on YouTube. Perfect. All right, it's on YouTube. So
and also, you guys check out the interview that I did with Miss Tatiana Michelle,
which was awesome,
because that first interview was really one of my most important interviews ever.
So it's interview like number 2 for me, anyhow.
But yeah. All right, you're hosting this, not me.
Right. You're right. Now, I don't want to promote myself too much because this is not about me. This is about Mr. Graffiti Picasso here. Because, a.k.a. Pinky, if you guys knew his older name, his old name. But Graffiti Picasso is his brand new... It's kind of like a reburn, burn the old bridges of the old name and then bring the new name. But if you could do one more thing before we head out real quick, could you explain to them how Graffiti Picasso even became... Because, I mean, Pinky, people was loving it. People were loving the name in general, but how did Graffiti Picasso come along for you? And how did that inspire your next boost of music? Because I know what you put out recently is actually a little fresher, honestly, I would say, than last year. So just give us a quick riff for that before we head out.
I felt like when I was Pinky, or when I was Pink Ecstasy, I felt like I was, not kind of sort of living a lie.
Okay.
But I was trying to mix in gimmicks, along with the reality of the situation and the reality behind my music. And, a lot of people were looking at me and they were seeing my makeup and they were seeing my appearance. And they weren't seeing my music, Pink Ecstasy came from, the fact that once upon a time I was addicted to ecstasy pills, and I was using ecstasy pills. And now I switched it to Graffiti Picasso because my most challenging addiction yet is my art. And that's exactly why I named myself Graffiti Picasso. And also because when I went to Brooklyn years ago, I fell in love with the graffiti art.
Right.
When you see those people paint, whether it be, the fact that a family member passed away or whatever, they paint on the wall and it looks beautiful and it looks heartfelt, and you could feel what they put on that wall.
Right.
That's how I want people to feel when they listen to my music. I want them to listen and experience the art, not the same thing that everyone is used to or that everyone expects from me.
I can totally understand that, because if anybody knows Zero from just walking around, you guys see me around Rochester, you know who I am. Some of you, not all of you, but you guys understand. You stop me and say, well, why do you name yourself Zero, or why do you do K-pop? Isn't that for Asians? I look at it like how Graffiti's saying it is, because art is art, no matter who sings it, no matter who does it, but it's the fact of the work and the strength and everything that you put behind it, which makes the music great. It isn't the artist itself, but we do honestly want to give props once again to Graffiti Picasso. He's doing doing his thing, So just like I said before, keep an eye out for his new music is coming out, and just really just go into it, look into it, trust into it, read about it. You have a bio, am I right?
I'm working on the bio.
Okay, he's working on a bio, his artistry bio. So if you can check out this man's Facebook, go to his music. He will 100% put in his bio. Hopefully by summer you guys will have it there. But I'm not giving you any time or any date. Just keep an eye out for it. All right. So guys, thanks again for you yourself, man, coming and just having an interview with me, man. It's been wonderful, man. It's been awesome having the interview, right? You know, with
You already smile.
All right, so yeah, like I said, guys, keep an eye out for. I want to thank you. It's your boy Zero, aka Hero of Dreams. 안녕하세요, 감사합니다. You know, troops to all the K-pop fans out there, K-drama fans out there. Keep it going, guys. Love you.